Gosh, imagine that we lived in a world where instead of seeing this as hideous, we saw it as a smiley face. 2 eyes and a little grin like a ninja turtle coming at ya. What if it didn't matter? I really want to live in a world where this doesn't mean that I'm a piece of crap. I want to live in a world where we can just express ourselves in the way that we wish to express ourselves without being so bloody worried about what's going on down here. Imagine that. Imagine if we didn't have to worry anymore. Imagine, because I spent my whole life, for real, spent my whole life that if I had anything that looked anywhere remote to this, even if it was 10 or 15 kilos less, that I had a problem that needed fixing. My body was always a problem that needed fixing. Just all the time. I always had to lose weight, I always had to get toned, I always had to change something. I was always obsessed by what I ate and what I was consuming and what I was doing and did I burn enough calories today? Oh, exhausting. It was exhausting and it led me to eating disorders and self-harm and a whole bunch of messed up shit. It really did. Because the diet culture tells me that this body is imperfect. This diet culture tells me because I have a bunch of fat around this area that I'm not okay. This diet culture tells me that because I have floppy arms that I'm not worthy. Diet culture tells me that I need to try to be smaller every single moment of every single day, and if I'm not doing that, then somehow I'm promoting ill health. I tell you what, if you knew what I ate and the kind of exercise that I did, there is no way that anybody would think that I was unhealthy. Yet, you might look at my body and argue otherwise. But this is not a representation of my worth. It's not a representation of whether or not I'm healthy. What it is a representation of is where my body is at right now. And I'm so much more than my body. I once heard that the body does not have a soul, the soul has a body. What if we weren't the container to which we live in? What if we were so much bigger than this body? And what if we started behaving in that way? What if we started behaving in a way that showed us how valuable we are to the world, not just by our aesthetics or whether or not our tummy looks like a ninja turtle? Or a beautiful flower, or whatever the hell. Because whatever body things that you have going on, someone has the same thing. In fact, the body that you have, from my experience, I've stood in a bikini in this body at a conference. For 2 days, I stood while thousands of people walked through the door in a bikini. And you know what people would say to me? If I had a body like yours, I would do that. Yet, the body like mine, I've been ashamed about. Please, stop shaming your body. Learn to be comfortable with the fat rolls and the wrinkles, and if you want to get healthier, go for it. But you might already be really healthy. I'm one of those people. I'm fat and healthy. But more importantly, I'm happy. More importantly, I follow my heart. More importantly, I want to be an inspiration to people to stop worrying about what the hell you look like all the time. Goodness me, I am pretty bloody passionate about this. Can you tell? Because you do not have to worry about this so much. You have so much bigger things to concern yourself with. Think about your dreams, think about your hopes, think about your children. What is it that you want to leave as a legacy to this world? Is it just the obsession of whether or not your belly has fat rolls and your ass jiggles a bit too much? I want more for you. I want more for me. I want more for this world. Monday blessings to you. Love your body. Love your existence.